Hello everybody, this is Jesse from NAPCO Tech Support. And in this video, we're going to go over how to use the SLC status on the primary status and controls tab on the FireLink cloud programming to look at the status of SLC. This is particularly useful when you're installing SLC, if you need to troubleshoot during the install, or if there's a trouble after the fact. You can now use the cloud-based programming or the FireLink app to take a status of the SLC to tell you what the exact E97 trouble is. And if SLC goes into trouble, you get an E97 with the zone number, but we need to use this status to find out what the exact trouble is. So we would go to the primary status, then we'd have to update the status. This has to be done manually anytime you want a status. It's not automatic. It would go through the radio and take a status of the panel. This could take up to 35 seconds, 45 seconds, maybe even a minute, depending on how many devices that you have on the system. All right, so now that the cloud updated the status, we would click on the Fire SLC tab. This will show us all the devices. We only have a couple on this demo system, but this for showing you the SLC status troubles. We have the smoke detector, so if that was in trouble or if it needed to be cleaned, you would see a red dot here, and we can always click on the details, and anything that's in trouble will be showing here. There'd be like a check mark next to it. And you can also see the current analog and obstruction settings and sensitivity, what it's set to. Same with the EZM2. If it had a fault condition, like it was missing one of the underlying resistors, and click on details, it will give us what the exact trouble is. Multi-address trouble, if it's set up for the wrong device, we programmed the wrong device. If it failed to respond, like it's not on the system. And again, this would cover all of the SLC devices. Also, we can sort by anyone that an alarm, anything that's in trouble, and then also by our type. So we could just look at only smoke detectors, and it gives us some data if it needed to be cleaned, if it was in trouble. We could click on details and see what the trouble is. Same with our inputs. There was an alarm on it or a trouble. We could click on details to see if it was in fault or missing. And we also have the AHJ report. This would be used mostly for smoke detectors, where it would then show you the alarm level and everything. But the most important thing here is the NFPA 72. As long as this says yes, that means the device is in parameters to meet all of the requirements. So if you were doing maintenance on it, and you only needed to clean detectors that needed it, as long as these were said yes, they would not need to be maintained. And then we can also run a report and print it out if we needed to on the SLC status of the system. And it does have the smoke detector settings. If we needed to print that out to show an AHJ or save for a report, we can do that now from the cloud. Now, just to review, we went over how to use the Fire SLC status tab in the FireLink cloud programming and also in the FireLink app. As always, for more information, you can visit on the web at tech.napcosecurity.com. Thank you all for watching.